Boom. All right, everybody, welcome back for another episode. This is Shoot Your Shot. I'm your boy, Napoleon Aniciete. This is my brother to the left of me, Alex Aniciete. We got Coach Val Rauser. And today, we have a very special guest with us, right? 10-fight win streak, #1 contender, bantamweight in the world, Mr. Merab the Machine Dvalishvili.
Let's go, baby.
Thank you guys for having me.
Of course,
Hell yeah.
Thanks for coming through, bro.
Hey, I got the name right?
Yes, good.
She was gonna clown your ass.
Yeah, it was perfect. I don't even pay attention because of you say perfect, like, you know.
Good. I practiced a few times.
A little bit.
But yeah, maybe many people don't know, but for my last fight, you guys helped me a lot, and thank you guys for helping me fight against Henry Cejudo. We beat Olympic champions. So this is
Hell yeah, bro.
Man, that was awesome, bro.
So sick.
Man, watching that fight was so fun to watch you, man, and
Thank you.
the way you beat him, man, was just so dominant. You know, like it was crazy. What was it crazy being in that moment, kind of being like, man, like I'm.
Yeah, it's crazy because the first, like, he got me. I think first I take him down, but he get up right away.
Yeah.
And after he like timing me or to take me down, and I was taking my time, and he was holding me down. I tried to get up smart, and I did get up, but you know I lost first round, and then the second round I'm like I gotta just pressure.
Yeah.
I feel his power. And then I'm like, I have to press him. I have to go.
Yeah.
You know, I have to. You know, like,
Yeah.
that's it. You know, and then once I start pressure, I feel it. You know, well, I break him. You know.
When you felt that first big strike, were you kind of like, man, like, okay, I felt it. And now, like, were you kind of ready to go from there? Did it kind of make you nervous? Like, kind of like that one big pop?
Yeah, I think he rocked me a little bit. He wake me up. I'm like, this motherfucker. I'm like, it's not gonna happen again. I just have to do my thing, and I just I realized I got big hit, but it can happen. But I focus myself, and then like I was prepared good. You know, I training. I really. For this fight, I was training good. I was ready every position. You know, even like remember he try inside
trick.
Yeah, but I defend good. You know, I was prepared everything.
Yeah.
Then,
we were pumped watching it.
Hell yeah, bro.
Thank you guys.
Hey, Merab, bro, when you had him in the air, right?
Yeah.
What were you thinking?
So okay. This way. Okay.
Yeah.
So after first round, I realized I really gonna win this fight. You know,
Yeah.
I feel his power, and I just have to do. I had too much fun. You know, I was talking Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, I seen that.
It was one moment I take his back and I put against the cage, press against the wall, the fence, and then. I was talking Sean Shelby, brother, you gotta give me title fight. And then at the end of the second round, when when he shoot me, I stop, take down, I go to choke, but I was thinking to take his back, like when you like push.
Yeah.
He don't let me go, and then I go to that time, I catch his neck, and then now I feel like he was breathing heavy and he was snoring.
Yeah.
But I looked at time and it was like couple of seconds left, and Mark Zuckerberg called me like 30 seconds left or something, and then I'm like, I talked to him like, I think it's short time, but I hear his snoring.
Yeah.
I don't know if his time will be, but yeah, he's tired. I'm like, I'm making tired.
Yeah.
If he's not tapping, I'm gonna tire him. You know? I was talking to him, and after I just had too much fun.
Yeah.
And then so then that was that round, like when I was beating again, pressuring.
Yep.
And then when I close distance shoot against the wall, and then he tried choking, and that's when I know, like,
Got him.
I'm gonna lift him.
Let this motherfucker.
And I lift him up, and then I was looking for Mark Zuckerberg where he is, and I kind of knew where he was, and I walked to him.
Yeah.
And then I can make fun of him. I can keep holding. You know, you know,
He was up there.
Or like I keep roll or like just do things, but. It was no time. Like, I just wanna, because I make eye contact once I lift and left, and I make eye contact with Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
And then now I bring it to him, and then now I don't want to now. I don't want to work for people. I just go in front of people,
Yeah.
you know. And that was it. And I went in, and he.
Yeah, that was some big brother, little brother, like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put you down when I want to put you down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of
No,
embarrass
it's
you a little
not,
bit
but
too.
you know, you guys know, it's a game. Little things change everything. I was confident, and it's with the punch is different and experience. And I was training hard, and once again, thank you guys for helping me.
Yeah, of course.
And I'm trying to get better. This is why I think why I beat him. I think he's competent. He's Olympic champion, and of course, he's a good wrestler, but me, I know that I'm not a good wrestler. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to learn new things. You know, I'm more hungry. I'm more open-minded. You know, I take less and everything. But I think he's too much competent. I'm too much not competent. I know I need to work on that. And then maybe that's why I beat him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. One of my favorite things from the fights were all the memes. You know, I know you're. I know. You were just showing us a little bit earlier, like the videos and everything. Like, did you have any of those memes that were like your favorite? Did you have any of those that you were like, man, like that was freaking funny?
Oh, you know what was funny? I mean, Henry, we all know he's from Mexico, right?
Yeah.
And then he said he's not gonna represent Mexico, and of course all the Mexican was
Pissed.
pissed. And then I represent Mexico, and then it was thing, and anyway. So and then after when there is picture that I have him on my shoulder, and then they make memes that I'm bringing him board to the Mexico. You know? You guys see this?
I didn't see that one.
There is wall in Mexico and America, right? And there is the picture. There is big wall, but I'm bringing to the. I'm bringing back to Mexico.
Oh no.
Dude, I love that one. I love that.
Yeah, I show you later.
Hey, I love, man, when you showed love to the Mexican fans, and I feel like, you know, even just talking with buddies and everything like that, they're like, man, like the Mexican fan base just accepted you, you know, and
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%.
How was that in Mexico? I was able to watch some videos and stuff of you out there.
Crazy.
What was that like?
I got heroes welcome there, so Mexican people are very patriot.
Yeah.
Very patriot, and they because of I did this move, and everybody showed me love and respect, and that was good. Yeah. Back to the memes. I don't know if you guys saw. I accept the collaboration with one Instagram page tagged me some funny video. That when I lift hands, I'm walking. There is.
And you just keep walking.
We just keep walking everywhere. I see that one. I see that one.
I was
Yeah.
kind of feeling back to accept the collaboration because it's too funny. Now I have so much respect for Henry. I beat him, but now I don't want to make too much fun of him.
Yeah.
I was feeling bad, but I said it's too funny. I had to.
Yeah. How to get that one in?
Bro, I feel like you're always having fun out there, dude. Like, you know, like you're always out there. Like people ask, they're like, man, like, is he just always pretty happy? I'm like, dude, like this dude's like a pretty happy dude. You know what I mean? Where's just that?
Yeah.
Like, where's that showmanship and kind of like, you know, like even you stealing Sean O'Malley's jacket that one time, dude, like that was fucking hilarious. Like,
Okay. I mean, first it's not funny, and then after I find the funny, things so when so my friend beat. I remember Aljo beat Henry or he beat TJ. No, I think he beat Henry. Split this. Okay.
Yeah.
It was close fight.
Yeah.
And Aljo defend his belt. I'm happy for him. He's champion now in his own time. Now interviews, everything.
Yeah.
He has to enjoy his moment. He's the UFC champion. And from nowhere, O'Malley steps in. And he's trying to be bully. Yo, you look like a shit. Da, da, da. I'm like, bro, I try to get there. You motherfucker, you gotta shit. At first, I don't want to do anything stupid. And when I step in, he's trying taking jacket. I'm like watching him. And I'm like, of course, I grab his jacket. But now I have his jacket. At first, I want to smack him, but I can't. But, and then once I get, I'm like, and I find it funny.
Yeah. Everybody
like,
find it funny.
You wanna be bully? You wanna act like a top guy? Okay, then I am okay. Then
Your facial expressions too, sitting there. You're like, you can see it in your face. Yeah, I'm gonna put his jacket on. And you're like standing there.
And then it was that time. I was enjoying. I find it funny. And that time I realized that was so silly, like, you know, say like, I don't know, silly is good word. I mean, it's just so funny that I can't hold the smile because I'm like, how stupid you are. Like, now you lost your jacket, you're naked. You have no clothes, you know
Hey, did you keep that jacket?
I keep it, but then White told me to, you gotta give him back. Because boss, I have only one boss, Dana White, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, I seen a video the other day of Dana White. He was kind of talking about the first time he ever seen you, you know, and when Dana White first time ever seen you fight.
Right.
I don't know, do you ever like watch a lot of your highlights and stuff like that? Like, do you ever go back and like just kind of reminisce?
The fight you talking about, that was my life-changing moment, and of course
You mind if we watch it together?
Oh, let's do it.
Let's watch it together real quick.
Okay, maybe you wanna me talk about this, what happened?
Yeah, walk us through it.
So I was, you know, you guys know I came here 12 years ago. My dream was to fight and chasing my dream and everything. But it was first hard to find a good gym to training MMA. It was hard to get MMA fights and, you know, everything. And then, I find the gym 1 year later. I start fighting, but I lost. I'm like, if I lost now, how I'm gonna make UFC? You know, you need to have a good record.
Yeah,
right.
If I'm not good here at this level, how I'm gonna be good in UFC level? You know, I was starting questioning myself. And it was hard, you know, I wasn't sure. But after loss, I take a long time break. And I was thinking to maybe I'm gonna enjoy. I'm just gonna go clubs. I'm gonna date some girls. I'm gonna just work, maybe get better. But I was doing all that, but I wasn't happy, you know. Like, I miss sport. Even maybe there is no money there. Maybe I will lose again.
Yeah.
It's hard, like, you know, when you're working hard and you lose.
And you're not getting what you thought you worked for. Yeah.
Right. It's hard, and then I realized, but this is the best. You know, only few people can do this. You know, not everybody do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, it's hard. Maybe it's not fun. We all know we all cut weight.
Yeah.
Shit is hard. Shit is hella hard.
But I'm like, this is my time. I don't want to be the guy. I was good, but you know, if what happened if
Woulda, coulda,
yeah. So I'm like, I want to do my best. You know, I don't care if I lose, win. I want to keep fighting. And I came back. I win 6 straight, and then so I win the belt, Ringo Combat belt, and same time I was working. So after. I got a call and, hey, do you wanna defend your belt, Ringo Combat? Of course I'm like, of course.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
You know, because Dana White he's looking for a fighter. They are bringing the guy who's undefeated, European Stouts, and they look him as a prospect, and then they think he's gonna beat you. They're gonna sign to UFC. But if you beat him, you go UFC. I'm like, man, please, it's my chance.
Yeah.
And that was 2017. And that time,
You were still in Georgia then?
No, I was here.
Still okay.
Up in New York, right?
I was living in Long Island.
Around
Long Island. Gotcha.
And I was fighting Ringo Combat.
Got you.
Yeah. And that was my chance. So if I lost this fight, maybe I ended up somewhere fighting in China, somewhere fighting in Russia, Georgia.
He's fighting somewhere.
So
this was that life-changing moment.
Yeah, this is like, I knew in my head. So if I win this fight, then I'm watching my fight, and then this guy is a killer. This guy is like undefeated, really good guy.
Yeah.
He became Bellator champion after,
Mm-hmm.
And if I beat him, I know they're gonna sign me to UFC. But if I lost, I don't want to lose anymore. After that loss, I hit the loss. You know what I'm saying? And then, and okay, anyways, I was more than ready. I know the guy was better than me, but I fucking won it. I want to win. I was so ready. I know it's gonna be war, crazy, but I was ready mentally, physically. I was so tired from working construction. It's cold outside. Stressful, and you're working hard, and the boss comes, this is it, you guys should work more. I'm like, bro,
this ain't meant for me, huh?
And I was so tired from, and then, anyway, and then, okay. And then, so that is the fight now, like.
So let's check this out, man. This moment's freaking awesome. Right here. I love this moment right here.
Okay, fight starts, and I'm patient. So waiting. I kick, he block, and then boom.
That was from the very beginning. That's the start of the fight.
16 seconds.
That is the start of the fight. Let's start that over because it's pretty
Holy
quick.
shit! I don't think I've ever actually seen that video.
Let's watch this again.
See, I'm looking for a kick.
Boom. Oh my god, dude.
Face.
Kick to a spinning back face.
Once you did that, how did you feel? Like,
Bro, I'm like, what? Like, what? Like, see, like, my energy, like, crazy. Like, see, like,
Were you trying to do a backflip right there?
see, I go on top, and I'm like, my energy.
Flex it out.
Look at my energy. Like, I know I'm in UFC. I know I changed. I know more and more concussion. I can't be just full-time fighter, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's awesome.
I don't have to be the...
so did Dana White talk to you immediately after that fight?
Yeah, he came in locker room. I knew already he was supposed to sign me, and he came after this. He came in locker room, and he said, congratulations, you are UFC, and then I celebrated.
That's when you started dancing and stuff?
Yeah, towards the end.
I love that
I seen that video.
Dude, I freaking love that, man. I freaking love that. Yeah, I like watching that and Dana White telling that story and like you being able to like look back and like glad that you like how proud of yourself, brother. Like you didn't give up in those losses. You know, like it's funny because I had a couple of my kids who were asking, they're like, I wonder how he deals with like the tough part. You know, so you kind of touched on that a little bit.
Yeah,
like,
so the loss that I got, I learned so much from this. Yeah, it's very hard because we all strong mentally. We all like we don't like loss but it's hard. It's hard to lose the match when you think you are the best. You put the hard work and you not get this result, but you have a two choice. Either you have to learn from your mistakes or your loss, or you have to learn from it, or you have to quit. If you quit, everybody quits. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You gotta come back and you gotta. So okay, my advice will be. Now when we young, we have to do our best. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you may lose, you may win, but 10 years, 5 years later, will be late, too late. You're not gonna have this chance.
Right.
You have to try your best. Some win, some loss, but at least when you look 10 years later, you know that you did your best. You give everything
you got.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's the best. You know what I'm saying? When you know that you with yourself, you can sleep good because you try your best and you don't.
No regrets.
Yeah, like no regrets. Yeah, like you don't. Like, let's say if you don't put hard work, if you don't do something right, then I should do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when you give everything, you try. You give everything. And then sorry, brother. Yeah, I have so many losses in judo, in wrestling, or whatever competition I did, but I don't give up. I always learn from it, and then. So many people quit, they go different directions. Some people go business, some people go and I stay here, and then now I'm getting older, but I'm getting stronger, I'm getting smarter,
Yeah.
Yes.
In Georgia, we have expression, we make fun of people. He's getting older, he's getting stupid, but I'm getting older, I'm getting smarter.
So let me ask you that. Growing up in Georgia.
Yes.
Right. So like I said, you have this freaking fire about you, Merab. You know what I mean? Like you have this energy about you that I think people can feel. What was your childhood like? Like what was growing up in Georgia like? Talk a little bit about that,
Yeah. So when I born, at that time, we had the war with Russia, and they occupied our 20%, not 20, but like some, like maybe beautiful part of Georgia they occupied, and it was war in our country, maybe 2 years, and then the economic shutdown, a lot of people lost the job, and then we was the first country who left Soviet Union.
Okay. Yeah.
So then we always was, we have own language, own alphabets, we are old Christian country. We known as a the wines made country. Like I think, I don't know, like we are we have a couple kind of wines, and I think we are, I don't know. I'm not sure if we are first country who was making wine, but we are one of the old countries.
One of the oldest countries to do that.
Wine.
Okay.
So we have big tradition, culture, everything, but we was part of Union. We never Union Union. We never liked it. We hated it in the communism and bullshit. But when we was the first country who left them, and then they started war with us, and then the economic was very bad. And luckily, I born in village. At least we have chickens. We was eating eggs, some cheese.
Like in your country?
Goats. Yeah, my country. I was living in village.
Okay.
How big of a village we talking? Like
So it's 400 family. It's a big village. It's like a farmers family. Like
Okay,
everybody has their own garden. Everybody has their animals.
They have their own food?
Own food. Yeah. Yeah, some people has a job, but like only school, only like supermarkets, but no like. Or if people has a job, they have to go capital city or big city, or or 1 hour, 2 hours away to have a real job. So, But there is everybody else that make own food and then some people, if you made too much, let's say onion, you sell onion, then you buy clothes, you buy.
Okay.
If you have extra,
that makes sense. Our wrestling coach is from Uzbekistan.
Yeah.
And he used to talk to us about. He used to show us videos of him and his buddies. They'd be wrestling, and they'd literally have goats around and freaking chickens and stuff like that. They were literally wrestling for freaking like in the farms. It was crazy.
That's how I had fun. I was jumped to the when I was I wasn't this big, but I was jumped to the goats, and the goats was running. Really serious. And then when the goats go on top, and it was just playing and like this, and I was all the time climbing the trees and eating from the tree, like either cherry or apple or like
That
sounds like kind of where I grew up.
Yeah.
Up over in Montana. I mean, we didn't not quite to that extent, but we had friends like we had farms. And my buddy, we had a lot of cattle, so we'd be trying to like climb the fence and like jump on the cow's back and like see who could ride the cow the longest.
Yeah, that's nuts. That's nuts.
That's we're city boys. I'm born and raised in Vegas.
Yeah,
bro.
city.
Walk up behind the cow and see who could grab its tail without getting kicked. Doing dumb shit, jumping off the hay bales.
Mm.
So did you play sports as a kid?
So when I was in the village, we had a little bit of judo. Maybe 1 year, and then the guy who opened, he was teaching us. We was like doing competition, going somewhere else, like big cities, but then closing like 1-2 years, and then after I moved to capital city when I was 9, and I was always like, I love sports, of course. We was always playing soccer, we always wrestling outside,
Yeah.
But and I tried first soccer, and then after like maybe 9 months, I realized it wasn't mine. Because I wanted to fight. I wanted to like wrestling. I wanted to like something.
Be more aggressive.
Hands on. Hands on. Yeah.
And then close to my house, it was Greco-Roman wrestling. I go there. Greco-Roman is good, but it's more physical. You have to be so technical to do the crazy throws and everything. And then I always liked judo, and at that time we have a couple Olympic champion in judo.
Okay.
And then I started training in judo, and in 2008 they changed the rules in judo. You cannot grab the leg anymore. Before it was like a kind of freestyle wrestling, but with a gi.
With a gi, yeah.
Grab
you
the
can grab,
leg
you can hold
and
on to
throws,
stuff.
but with the gi it was easy, and you can do freestyle wrestling technique. But you also have a gi. It was like
it's a different thing. It's a little different.
In judo, is there like submissions, or they're just strictly like throws and takedowns?
There is submission. There is armbar. There is chokes, but on there is chokes too. But usually with the gi.
Yeah.
Like you gotta choke him out with the gi.
Yeah, with the gi.
Yeah.
There is you can choke, but there is but it's not really jiu-jitsu. And then no leg locks. So there is chokes and then armbar.
Yeah.
And then you can hold it like chest on chest.
Yeah.
You have to hold it 25 seconds. Freestyle 2 seconds you have to.
Yeah.
But over there it's 25 seconds.
Oh shit.
And then there is the ippon, that means the clear.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Were you like when you
But
started judo? Were you pretty
sometimes,
good?
but when you lift this, if you go down, you still time is still going. You know, you have
Oh,
to
you're still
put
You have to
time
get all the way off.
all the way off.
Oh. okay.
Sometimes you down, but it starts, and then but sometimes you do bridge, you go back, but if he still controls you, it's still going.
Oh, it's still on the clock. The clock's still going until 25 seconds.
Yes. But if you stay 10 seconds,
Yeah.
there is still some points.
Yeah.
If you get up after 10 seconds, there is some points. After 15 seconds, more like it's called like Yuko, Vazari, and Ippon. So there is the points.
Oh, that's
so
what it is.
It's like a kind of 2 point. This is like a 4 points, and this is like a Ippon. That's it.
Match is over.
done.
Yeah, but two times you did this point.
Yeah.
So when you throw somebody down, then don't touch. Maybe touch 3 points, but not this.
Yeah.
It's Wazari. If you touch only this or your ass, it's like Yuko. It's like a 2 point, you know.
Oh.
And but if you clear throw, Ippon. If you hold the 25 seconds, it's Ippon. You go home. And then if you choke or submission, it's Ippon. You go home. You know.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now is Sambo kind of the same?
Kind of same, but Sambo
You throw punches in that.
with the shorts and with the shoes. No gi here.
Yeah.
Gi here, but Sambo more. The rules is different. In Sambo there is points.
Yeah.
So and then there is also leg locks. No chokes in Sambo. And it's kind of the same, but like kind of same. But Sambo not as big as judo.
Can you
Yeah.
punch in Sambo?
Oh, there is 2 types of Sambo. There is combat Sambo and wrestling
Okay.
Sambo. Wrestling Sambo is more popular. Combat Sambo now getting popular, but
I seen some videos of you doing
Yeah,
Sambo, and you
I
were
did
like,
this. I was
fighting them, and I was like,
I was already.
I don't know
fighting.
if that's Sambo. Like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. So that's combat Sambo. I did after I was already fighting.
Yeah.
I always wanted to do it. I mean, first the wrestling Sambo was then judo. So after judo, I did judo. In 2008, they changed the rules that I cannot grab the leg anymore.
Okay.
My favorite takedown was I was grabbing this like this here, the gi,
Yeah.
and then I was taking this way and then shoot leg and lift and then big throw. I was taking everybody down like doesn't
Yeah.
matter. I was taking, but after I cannot grab a leg anymore, and then I'm like, that's it.
I don't like this.
I lose the chance to. I mean, my dream was to go Olympic game, and I was doing good. But after they changed, it wasn't my style anymore. It's a lot of
Just change the whole game, the whole style of it.
footwork and stuff.
Yeah.
And I transferred Sambo. Sambo was good, but Sambo they don't have Olympic yet, and it's not a big, It's
Yeah.
not
Got
big.
you.
I remember wrestling Sambo as a kid, and we had one tournament through the whole year. One time we wrestled Sambo, and my dad just pretty much told me like, "Hey, go out there, grab his gi, and just can throw him down to the ground." Like we didn't know what we were doing. Like we were pretty much just wrestling Greco with a gi on, and we had no idea. I was like 7, 8, 9, 10 years
In
old.
the United States,
We were
also
just
is-
grabbing, just fucking throwing them down, let them back up, fucking throw them down again. Like I don't even know how we were even scoring. I was just beating the shit out
So,
of
but
these
let me
kids.
let me tell you what. So when I have here official fights in the United States, I was doing judo technique, but this judo is very risky. It's now you give him back. You take him down, but give back.
Yeah.
And good jiu-jitsu, you gotta be careful. I will say the best wrestling is folk style wrestling, like American college wrestling.
Yeah.
You hear that, people?
Say that
Yeah.
again. I
You
didn't-
hear that?
So what?
For MMA, this is
American
the-
wrestling.
American wrestling is the best because this is the closest with MMA, and then everything you guys do is perfect. But you just add a little bit of jiu-jitsu and that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You're ready. But in judo we make a lot of mistakes. It's not realistic in the street, or no, that is realistic, but you're gonna hurt yourself some moments.
With some stuff that you're doing.
you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in a street fight, what style would be the best?
I will
do you
say, American wrestling will be good, and also like jiu-jitsu, but 1-on-1 only. But imagine like you do jiu-jitsu with somebody. If you fight with a group,
Yeah.
and you try to submit somebody, you will choke him, but
You're
somebody
getting
will
kicked in the
kill you.
face.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't leave your face exposed when there's someone standing there.
I mean, I mean, if you standing, I guess boxer, kickboxer is good, but if wrestler catch you, then you fucked up. You know? Yeah,
You're on your back, yeah.
I know. I saw you kicking good. You're gonna kick me once, but I'm gonna catch you, and then that's it. And I'm gonna take you down and like hold your neck, and that's it. Like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna make me tired? Yeah. You kickboxer, boxer. What are you gonna do to me? You know what I'm saying?
So speaking of street fighting, I know I saw when all the like Instagram guys when they came in down, like Sneeko and what's it, Bradley Martin. I know you know, their big thing was like, you know, if they'd win in a street fight, like if you had to fight someone as big as that dude Bradley Martin, like, do you think you'd be able to?
Oh yeah.
Mash him.
Oh yeah,
Easy?
for sure.
Mash him.
Yeah, for sure.
No problem.
What would be the game plan?
Well, yeah, what would be the game plan?
So. First, I'm gonna run too much, like footwork, like make sure, fake, maybe like fake. I'm shooting, maybe punch, you know.
Get him tired a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. That's for sure. You know, like I'm gonna try to close distance, clinch work, make them tired. Like don't do like stupid, like take down something that like, or if I take him down, I wanna be on top. You know. I wanna just make them tired, like, you know, use all his energy.
Yeah.
I will take my time.
Break his ass
After
little
2
by little.
minutes, I come back. That's it.
I give him a minute. I give him a hard minute of going hard.
Yes.
45 seconds
Yes.
to a minute, they're getting tired.
Well, did you guys see little Mighty Mouse? He beat in the jiu-jitsu
huge, giant 300
dude
pound dude?
rolling. Yeah, that was pretty
that-
sick.
I mean, technique wins, man. Hey, but that same weekend, I seen the video of Merab. Did you guys see the one of when you with Sneeko?
Yeah.
Slapping the shit out of his
Yeah.
Dude,
Hey,
that was so funny doing that with the Shad Bros. I was like, dude, you guys are just slapping him up a little bit, or what? You just came here to Vegas to get beat up a little bit?
Yeah.
or
He
what?
said, let's make some video, like a video interview. I wanna do interview. Then when he was doing interview, he asked me question, how are you gonna fight O'Malley? He's tall, he has a good footwork. Like, you know, he said, he's tall like me. And I said, okay, I'll show you now.
Okay.
And then he started he said he's training kickboxing, boxing, and then he started footwork. And I shoot right away. Of course, take him down.
Yeah.
I know, do you know what wrestling is? He said, I don't know. I don't hear his answer, but I'm like, and I was on top. I was slapping him. Okay, do something now. And then every time
that's
he
some big
took
brother shit.
make any move, I was one step up.
Step ahead of him.
You know? And then, of course, what are you gonna do when wrestling? You don't know shit, you know.
Yeah.
And then I was just keep slapping because showing, of course, you know, we know that you can. I don't want to damage or something, but I was showing him that I can. When I slap him, I can punch.
Yeah.
If I wanted to, I could
I could knock you out.
Hey, he's got some balls for freaking taking that ass whipping, but hey, so you know, at that last fight, watching a fellow Georgian win the UFC championship. What's your relationship with Ilya, and like
How did that get connected and
what
all
is,
that?
talk a little bit about that, man. You know?
Ilya is special. He's special. You know, he's my friend, but yeah, he's young and he's very smart, very organizing. You know, so he started sport with Greco-Roman wrestling.
Okay.
G.
And
He's a G.
after he was 15 or 16, like something like this, like 16 maybe more, he moved to Spain, and they started training in jiu-jitsu.
Okay.
So, and then they started fighting, and they realized they need to strike, and then the Spain, it was like no MMA.
Right.
And then he has a 1 year older brother, Alex Topuria, and then they both so okay, one guy was 16, other brother was 17. They was still in school, and then they tell father, we're not going to school anymore. And then of course, father was like, what?
Yeah,
What are you
what do
talking
you mean?
about?
Right.
You guys, you know?
Right.
No, he said, we love sport. We got to dedicate time. This is going to school. It's wasting time. And then the father tell, after a couple argue, father tell, okay, if you chose this, you have to put everything, you have to work all day, every day. And then, so they was going gym morning, training, and staying in the gym, eat a little bit, watching the YouTube, learn like stuff, because there was no MMA and nothing.
Yeah.
Right.
And then they was studying, watching videos like this, and then stay next practice, and if they have energy, the next practice. And so what happened was they both like Canelo, and they study
Alvarez, Canelo Alvarez?
Canelo?
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
They study his boxing, his movement, like his interviews, like everything, and and then they same time they was learning Canelo's technique and then Spanish too because they don't speak.
Yeah.
They're from Georgia, and then so I guess they study. Now we all see that he's a wrestler.
Yeah.
And he has a jiu-jitsu, but now he knocks people out, bro, because of. And then his brother was coaching him, like teaching him. Now they have, of course, professional coach, but they have style. Like he learned all the technique. He has a good stand, like he's a low stand, like a kind of wrestling. He's head down, and then if you shoot him, he's gonna do uppercut, or he has a good sprawl.
Yeah.
And but he's always keep practicing wrestling and jiu-jitsu. Like even he's a good boxer, he always. But he's not wasting his energy and
And putting himself in positions that he's not comfortable.
Right,
in.
exactly. He's closing this, like waiting for big shots, big combinations, and then every time he has a fight, and he's studied a lot, and he's like very, I don't know, the guy.
He's a professional. He's a true professional.
Yes. Very.
How did that feel? Just him from being from Georgia and you being from Georgia. How did that feel watching him get that done against Volkanovski? Like, just as like a country and as like.
I'm proud of him, and this is big for our country. We are a small country. Yes, we are warriors, but we all know they to become UFC champion. It's a huge moment. It's not. It's very. It's different sport. We all did this sport. We are doing this sport, but MMA and UFC is special. It's like you have to. Use opportunity, and then also you have to stay in this sport long time. It's not like one day you win this big fight and you're champion. You have to. It's next one and next one and next one, and like so many little things the play can play out, and then you may be best fighter, but if you lost some fight, then you're gonna lose the fight for opportunity fight for the belt, and then to see the Ilya, he's undefeated. He's working hard, and he came first Georgian champion. Of course, so happy, so proud, and it's a good motivation people for like you just work, and then it's everything is possible. It's just
absolutely, man, absolutely. Yeah, it's you can see, man, how prideful you guys were to represent Georgia, man, and how much that meant to you guys. You can see it on your guys' face, man, when you guys carry that,
it's
man.
different because you guys born here, you live here in America. And especially in MMA, it's a little different. It's not too much patriot people. Like so if let's say if American people likes my style, okay, let's say I don't know how I should say. If Khabib's, I will say this. If Khabib Nurmagomedov fighting me, Georgians will always support me.
Yeah.
They don't care.
They don't care, yeah.
But if I'm American and I'm fighting Khabib, because of Khabib big name, they go Khabib.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, because
kind of a bandwagoner.
Bandwagoner,
So because we are a small country and this, we gotta support each other. But America, it's too big and it's more like of course we are. There is patriotism here, of course, but in MMA it's a little different,
Especially I can only imagine coming from that small of a town, coming from like villages like where you're from,
and then like you guys, I tell you guys, I'm always telling my story. I was just regular village guy, like not regular even, like I was just like coming from normal, like
a normal
poor family, like in village, and we was hardly survive, of course, like making our own food. I was working in garden too, helping them. Even when I was little, I was just bringing the water, and after I have to work and do like everything or whatever. And then the sport changed my life, and then now sport take me. First I moved Capital City, and after Capital City I moved United States, and then I mentally was down. I almost give up, but I don't give up, and now I'm here. Even to go UFC, it was my dream, and then to go in top 15, it was dream, and it's like first, okay.
You're living the dream.
You're just hitting milestone after milestone. Like your dream is to be UFC champ. right?
Yeah, of course, man. Of course,
And
even still dream.
still
Because
dream.
Still, I have to, even like we all kind of believe, has to be stylistically easy, and I was supposed to win this fight because he's a good fighter, but I have a wrestling. I have just make people tired, and then I should make him tired, and I should beat him, but. We see what happened against Aljo, one punch can change. It's a fight, or like it can be injury, can be like little bad weight cuts, can be a lot of things. And if I lost, then nobody wanna listen your excuses. Or, So and then I don't want also any excuses. I wanna just give all.
I think that's one thing you do a good job about, Merab. Even when you were talking about, I remember talking with you about before fighting Henry Cejudo. Like, you always gave everyone their respect, and the fact that, like, I got to give it my 100% 10 to beat this guy. Like, you had, like, you're like you said, like, even though, like, on paper, you're like, I should beat this guy, but you don't have that mentality. Like, you have the underdog mentality of, like,
you're right. That's very important. That's, like, let's say, maybe your students win some tournaments, and then, now I'm champion. No. Yes, you win the day, but you have a new challenge now. You have to, should not get in your head. You have to humble yourself.
Kind of deflate.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's like one thing that we as coaches preach a lot too, and it's actually pretty cool to like hear you talk about it. Just being at the level that you're at, is it's all about just effort, right? Like if you can walk out giving your 100% effort and have a good attitude and just try your hardest, you can always walk out knowing. At least being proud of yourself for doing that. And that's like something that we talk to our kids daily here. Like, I don't care if you win or lose. Yeah. I want you to try your hardest. And you might surprise yourself, in those situations, whether or not, like, some of these kids, like, we have little kids that are this big, man, and they're devastated after they lose a match. Yeah. And they didn't lose because the kid was better. Sometimes we're losing a match because they didn't try. They were scared of the kid or, something didn't go right in the match, so they kind of like give up, and then it's like, man, did you try your hardest? And they no, well, like what the heck, man, we got to try our hardest, So it's pretty cool to see like guys like you at that level. Like that's one thing that separates you from everyone else is that it's always that 110% effort.
I agree, and then there is one more thing also. Like in the gym, we should just try to get better. We don't have to beat everybody in the gym. Like as you guys see me, we try. I mean, maybe every day beating me guys in the gym, but I'm trying to learn this. I'm trying to put myself in bad situation.
Like open up,
But at least I training every day. Yeah, I lost every day, but when I have a fight or I have a competition day, then I have to be 100%. I have to all this experience I have to bring there, and then like same thing. I want in these 15 minutes. I want to show up everything, and I don't want to regret. Oh, I should do this. I should. I don't do this. And then over there, you have to focus in this match. You have to do 100%, and then it's a sport. It can be like can play out that way, this way, but just you don't have to win in the gym. You have to sometimes
take your beatings.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta just try to grow up and then get better, and that's it.
I love it. Yeah. I love it, Merab. So to end today. We have our youth program here. We're going to nationals for our high school kids. Next week we're taking like kids out to Virginia Beach. So I was letting them know, I was like, hey man, we got Merab coming in. Do any of you guys have any like cool questions? So I have a few questions here from from our young guys that just wanted to ask for your expertise. So first one we have is from Mia Shepherd. She cracked the top 30 rankings this year. She's been going to college this upcoming year. Her question is, you kind of touched a little bit on this, but what did you tell yourself when doubt came up? When a big fight's coming up and you got bad thoughts. What do you tell yourself to get yourself going? Come on, man. Okay.
So just like we touch kind of, but we have to just give 100%. You have to try your best to make every practice.
Yeah.
Try your best to lesson coach, training hard, and when you know that you doing everything right, you're not like you coming to training, that you're not going sleeping or watching TV or wasting your time. When you know you're doing everything right, and just show up and just do your best again. Like just do your best. You don't have to focus extra things. What if something? No, just do your best and just focus to win. There is focus for the win. Man, that's it, man. Just focus for win, and you have to also study this game. Whatever you do, you have to do 100%. It's a sport. Every sport has the rules, and you have to be smart to. Maybe I'm not. I'm gonna say myself. Maybe Henry Cejudo is better wrestler than me, but if we wrestling, he will beat me. But in this game, in this sport, and I beat him because maybe I was more game, I was more hungry, I was more, tricky, whatever. You have to use all the technique. You have to study. You have to be 100% into it, And then this way, I think it's easy. You're not gonna stress. If you working hard, if you come in gym, show and practice everything, and you should not make stress yourself. You have to focus, win, and that's easy, simple. So
I love that. I love
keep
that.
it simple.
I love that.
Just keep it simple. Make every practice. Do your best. Training hard, and when you have a competition day and that time, focus your opponent, focus your win, and do your best, and no stress, no bullshit. Just focus your win, do your best. That's it. It's simple.
Let's fucking go, baby. Let's fucking go.
That just kind of fired me up.
Yeah, I know. We got practice tonight, baby. So we're gonna bring that energy. Our next one. This is from our senior state champ. He's gonna go wrestle out in college next year. It's from Nathan Prado. He kept it really simple. He just said, "Why does O'Malley keep ducking you?"
Bro, I don't know. Hey, brother. Okay, when I signed UFC, and I lost for some reasons, and then I finally win 2018.
Yeah.
And then that time, Sean O'Malley, he was already star. He win his contender series. He was UFC, and then I'm UFC official UFC fighter, and now you see the UFC fighters calling each other, they get fights, little drama, little like this, And then there is one guy that I call out, who I should call. I one of the hottest guy, right? Sean O'Malley, the popular guy, superstar. And then, of course, I call him because I see as a challenge him, He was undefeated, knocks people out. Yeah. And then I say, I remember the fight was in Russia, first time in Russia, Moscow, and I win my first fight in UFC, and then I say in microphone, Sean O'Malley, keep smoking. I will keep training. And let's fight. With my broken accent, I still have an accent, but at that time I hardly was speaking English.
Come on, Sean. Let's get out of our boy.
That was 2018, 6 years ago, and this guy never respond. After every fight I win, I'm like, maybe if there is one fighter I want to fight, Sean O'Malley. He's in my weight class. Yeah. Sometimes I was better in ranking. Sometimes he was better than me, say ranking wise, And then he never mentioned my name. He's saying, but every time maybe one day. But it's perfect time now.
Let's go.
It's superstar. He's a champion. So let's see. Now we beat Olympic champion. Now we have to beat
the UFC
champion. Yes.
Now it's your time, Merab.
Yes, brother.
Let's fucking go, baby. Let's fucking go.
O'Malley, stop ducking our boy, man.
But you know what he said? I just listened to his podcast. He kind of mentioning my name now. Yeah. He knows.
He knows. The people want to see it.
Yeah.
The people want to see it, man. If you look at all the comments on Instagram, man, people are like, "Come on, man. Everyone knows this is the fight to make." I think it is the time. I think it's your time, bro. Thank you for coming down, man, and freaking having this time with us.
Thank you, brother. I'm gonna say what he say in the podcast. He say he's not gonna not even shadow boxing now. He say my training camp will be just wrestling. That's what O'Malley said.
He's smart for that. He's smart for that
but you guys tell me now, how are you gonna learn wrestling in 6 months.
I was about to say, you can't catch
It's
up
called
years
experience.
of wrestling. You can't catch up years of wrestling in a few
6
months.
months, yeah.
You can't do it.
Yeah,
It's not doable.
He will get better, but yeah. So me also same thing. Like I'll be underdog, not underdog, whatever. I'll be like,
Yeah.
I will gonna think about like he's better than me and this
Yeah.
mentality.
That underdog mentality,
yeah,
baby.
underdog mentality. Yes.
I will give you this, Merab. Sean O'Malley is a Montana boy. That's where I'm from. And I got a lot of Montana buddies up there. Now listen. This is not going where you think it's going.
Okay.
Because maybe he might be from Montana, but I've had several of my buddies text me and tell me that they cannot wait to watch you fight him and they hope you win. So
Okay, I didn't see that
just
coming.
shows you like how much of a presence that you have in the UFC because you got people from the home state of Sean O'Malley, friends of mine that they know that I train with you, and they've told me like, hey man, just want to let you know we cannot wait to watch Merab smash him.
Yeah, man.
That's tight.
I mean, you got the whole wrestling community behind you.
Everyone's behind you. We're all running and gunning for you. So keep doing your thing,
Thank you,
Merab.
Montana.
Before you go, man, I wanted to give you a little gift. We just got these new shirts made out.
Nice.
All right, I got some new shirts. Gonna make sure we get you a gift. I got your size medium. Will that work?
That's what I'm talking about.
Perfect.
Man, hey, Merab, we appreciate you freaking coming down here, man, and having this talk with us.
Nice show, guys. Wow, beautiful.
Other way.
I'm just
Other way.
showing.
Showing it off, baby.
Showing camera.
Man,
Let's go.
Merab, you've been shooting your shot your whole life, bro, and you're freaking about to go achieve your dreams, bro. We love watching you, man. It's been freaking fun. So
Thank you, guys.
Hey, man, go subscribe, man, to Shoot Your Shot. Give us a follow. Give us a like. Go follow Merab. We're all waiting to hear when the next date's going to be announced.
Let's go.
And again, man, thank you for coming out here, brother.
Thank you, man.